that is something we know very little about. The nature of what it is that we call I is extremely puzzling, because whatever it is that we call I is too close for inspection. And although other people can tell you who you are, they only see you from the outside. You don't see from the inside. And so there is some confusion as to how much of us is I. Most of us seem to feel that whatever it is that I is, somewhere behind the eyes and between the ears is the center. And the rest of us is an appendage which carries the self around. There is an opposition, apparently, between the knower and the known. Anything that we can become aware of is sort of other. Other things, other people. That is an example of our perennial confusion of symbols with realities. What you really are as a body is not some sort of separate existence coated by a skin which divides you from the rest of the world. The whole mind-body is much more than anything we mean by I. What we think of as I is much more a symbol than it is a reality. But we can change direction through a transformation of the feeling that we have of our own existence and of what we mean by I. Instead of being at the center of the universe, we are on a small, minute ball of rock. Revolving around an unimportant star on the outer limits of a minor galaxy. The physical universe being a mechanical contraption composed of mainly geological elements is essentially stupid, unfeeling, automatic, and therefore what you are functioning as a rational existence with values and with a capacity to love is simply the epiphenomenon of a purely mechanical process. That astronomical way of looking at things is simply overwhelming. It makes us feel not only of no importance, but also very much left out. As if somehow we didn't belong. It isn't like that. It's a mutual arrangement. You as a living organism and all that is going on in your environment constitute a single process. A single process working in this way. We are one with the incredible complexity of processes upon which we depend. Although to say upon which we depend is not quite accurate, because that separates us from it. The separations between things are concepts. Human beings could not have appeared on this planet until the environment became evolved enough for human beings to appear in it. And this planet, this solar system, this galaxy, it's all one process. You would become aware of this fact if you really felt how everything is a process. And you would get a very strange feeling. You might feel that you yourself were doing everything else that's happening. The other way of feeling it would be that you are doing nothing at all, but that everything else is doing you. Both these ways of feeling are right, only they must both be taken together. To be simultaneously omnipotent and helpless. It works both ways, you see. It's mutual. You do it, and it does you. If we go through everything that I've been saying, we find that the thing that we thought was I, it's strictly a hallucination. And any amount of psychological self-exploration shows this to be the case. For what we are is a transactional interchange between the organism and the environment. Action can only come from action, energy from energy, because the world is process.